And here we are again. And here we are again. So I'm trying to become a little bit more regular with this. And I've been having fun lately. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is yours truly, Jocelyn Grace. And I wanted to just check in today because the vibes were so nice. And I actually got a bit of a miracle today in the mail. A message that I've been looking forward to for a while. And again, that's just like divine patience really paying off for me. Is to really see that when I pray about things, that God and the universe really comes through. Like Jesus, like lately, I've been doing oh, excuse me, Jesus. My bad. I've been doing my Scarlett O'Hara lately. I just had a pop. Don't mind me. Um, I've been doing my Scarlett O'Hara where um I'm just like, I'll worry about it tomorrow. You know, I've done everything that I could, but I'll worry about the details tomorrow. I'll worry about my feelings tomorrow. I will worry about how it all turns out tomorrow. Today, I'm just going to do what I can for today and then I'll be okay. And I've been having to process my feelings lately with my mom being in rehab now. She made it to the rehab, and like I say, I'm kind of like just going over like my process and how I'm processing everything right now. And it's a lot. It can be. Um but I'm very fortunate to be um in a position where I can put my good energy on things and allow Jesus to work without me getting in the way. And lately it has like been everything at once as a challenge, but I remember like my phase in life is like a simultaneous uh reminder of what I've already been through. Like I went through this in 2019 and 2020 when she was in rehab before. So at this point, I'm just being grateful that she's getting good care, she's in good hands. But it does show me that I'm not doing things the same. In fact, doing it this way is making me more confident in my results. So last time mom was down when she had the stroke, it was like I had the guy, the love bomber narcissist in my ear and in my face and stuff, really not taking things what was going on with my mom seriously. And he had his own issues. So I was trying to distance myself from him at the time. And so then when I felt like I really was getting some distance, that's when I'm forced to move. But now it's weird because we're both actually in the same situation where he has to move as well. And I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that history repeats itself and then it's like you're like stuck with the reality. Like I saw how I handled it 6 years ago, 5 years ago, but now the way I'm choosing to step out in my faith is really commendable for me. And that's how I can keep myself from crying. Where I felt like back in the past, all of these things, traumatic situations happening at one time and feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, it's easy to be like, oh crap, how do I go through this? But having gone through everything, it's like I put so much faith and trusting God and Jesus that it's like, okay, now I have a better grip on how I can handle it without losing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey everyone, hi. Hope everybody's doing okay. Don't take hate comments. Thank you for modding for me. Yeah. But, like I said, I'm just checking in with just my feelings about my mom being in a rehab for the second time. This is 6 years later, and then now I'm in a situation where I'm not renewing my lease. I have to move, so it's kind of like the same situation that I went through before. It's just now I don't have the same people around me that were really siphoning my energy at the time that I didn't know. It's like I thought I needed these people to like hang on to while I was going through my adjustments and transitions and stuff, but God is showing me that I didn't then and I don't now. So like I said, I have a lot of like, I'm really proud of myself. I've been really handling this stuff with like my big girl panties on and stuff. And not only do I appreciate being covered and protected, like spiritually protected, like I can feel it, I can see it, I know it, like at this time, but it's like, I'm just glad that things are looking up and going well. um while it's still some uncertainty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to my mom and she's still trying to communicate with me and stuff, and I'm just like, just hold on, and we've been here before, we can get through this too, and really just giving her and myself some added confidence, because it is hard, being by myself in this. And I mean, it's not like I'm alone or anything. It's just like emotionally I'm by myself because I don't have like my kids are grown and moved out, so they're not here to help like that. Like they have their own lives now, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm proud of them, but like, I was trying this color, don't mind me. But like, I'm really, like I said, I'm leaning on God right now. And I hope you all don't like really like go over to my music playlist, because like I said, I'm able to take my lyrics and turn them into like actual like tracks. And it's really nice. Like Suno has been like really nice to me. Like I'm able to like commercialize my own music. Oh wow. So that's how I'm really processing like what's going on with my mom, like the move and uh like all of these different changes and stuff that's going on in my life right now, because like it's just me. I don't have brothers, uncles, I don't have a whole bunch of friends like that are available. Like everybody works, everybody has their own stuff going on. And a lot of my friends are moving away too. So it's like, I'm, and I say the term friends very lightly, very lightly. I say the word friends, but I have people that, are going through their own transitions right now. And I respect everybody's process. I respect, that change is happening for all of us, and we all just have to process it the best way that we know how, without panicking. It's very easy to panic. I'm the first one to tell you it's very easy to feel overwhelmed by the amount of change. And I'm talking about good change too, because people think that you need therapy to process bad stuff happening. You need therapy to process good things happening in your life too. One of my biggest examples was, okay, well, you living on paycheck to paycheck for the last decade, and then all of a sudden you got a pay increase, and you got a flexibility of another. $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year added. So you're telling me you already know how to deal with that? Sometimes even with big blessings, you need some guidance too. Sometimes, even when you're really like I mean, because when you're not even used to being blessed, when you're not used to good things happening, you don't want to self sabotage. Another reason why I love my Grace as always is because that's one thing we don't want to do. We don't want to get blessed and then be like, oh yeah, let's splurge. It's easy, but we're not. You know, you just try to stay humble because this is a season of intense change for everyone, and hopefully, people got have more of a positive intention than what I've been seeing somewhat in my feed. Um, because it's not all doom and gloom. A lot of this is really etching in for the good things to come, and I'm just proud of myself on how I've been handling it. I really could be taking things in a whole nother direction, but God has been keeping me, so I am very, very blessed and grateful. I did release Generations Rise came out this morning, I believe, on my Divine Union Music Radio playlist. And I really love that track. I ooh, is that it? I really do. I really like the inspiration that my music is bringing me in all this transition as well. Like like I say, I'm really enjoying the musical creativity that I get. Cause yeah, I mean I can sing, but like my biggest thing was like I didn't have any computer space on my laptop. And unfortunately, due to the circumstances over the holidays, I don't have my big computer anymore. So since I couldn't since I couldn't record my tracks, um, since I couldn't record my tracks on the computer with Audacity and all that, getting into editing and stuff, I was just like, well, shoot, yeah, this is easy. And really, Suno does make it easy to really like make your music alive, like you could do covers of your cover songs for all they care. Like as long as you're like on a premium membership with them, like you have commercial access to all of the music you create. So you could just like take your credits and just like really like play with like your sounds. Like you can kind of engineer music together. And I just think it's a fun process, especially like you're creatively inclined to like how does that even look on there? Hi everyone. But you know, being creatively inclined with it, it's really fun. It's really been a release for all the changes I've been going through. So I hope you really tab over, listen to a couple of tracks over there. Okay. Listen to a couple of tracks over there and let me know what you think, huh? I've been doing a lot of gold eyeshadow lately because it's just better. It's just better. Oh, and let's not forget my highlights before I do my. Another thing, I was doing like insights and stuff, and that's always fun too. It's just like right now, oops, shit. I'm still going through like, maybe I should just, oops. Oh well. then maybe I might as well just separate it because it's already broken. My best palette. This is too much. But I said now I'm doing I got the music, I got the Oasis. I love that shit. But it's so bad because it's like you can't really see like when I until I go outside. I have to show you the outside. But it's just really been keeping me motivated lately, giving me something to do. And like I said, there's a lot of more that I want to do with Grace's Oasis because I was kind of in the middle of my workbook and I had my digital products book. And any day now, I'll be blessed with the opportunity to get a new computer. So I'll be able to produce more um, coming up in the future. I just have to get through this period right now of patience, which is fine. I have no issue with that. I have no issue with the patience part. But like I said, I have it in Canva. So I'm really happy that I'm able to like not just have the Oasis and creative, inspiring messages, and then I have the music in the background. So I was thinking of ways to expand on that. I wanted to also talk about other terms that I've heard um, when I'm hearing about insights and collective messages. Like I had posted a video the last time about a karmic family, and it didn't even record the definitions. So I'm definitely gonna have to re-record that because, like I said, since my wellness journey in November, when I started doing the wellness classes, like it's been since November, and I'm hearing of all these terms that I personally have never heard before. I've never heard them before. I've never heard of a karmic family and spiritual warfare and gang stalking. I've never heard of these things prior to my spiritual awakening last winter. But now that I have personal experience and understanding, I'm able to like kind of put those experiences, kind of pen to paper and talk about and those things that kind of really took me off guard dealing with my family and the separation of people that I really thought had my best interest. So now I can see my growth. Like I've been emotionally mature. My ex called me at 4 o'clock this morning and I mean, like he's been blocked, but he's going through like this depression. And I've been distant because of the toxicity. He's looking for someone to blame so he can continue to play victim. And I know I'm not an emotional punching bag for anyone. Shit. Um, I'm not a punching bag for anyone. So I kind of he's like, sorry, I've been drinking. I'm like, honey, you've been drinking for 30 years. At some point, we're gonna have to stop and put the dang on bottle down. Cause it was through that relationship I had just stopped drinking. I'm like, honey, you don't make this stuff look fun. You don't make it feel good. You know, like you're not supposed to drink and then not want to have sex. It's like really bad. And I just learned a lot about, like I said, my emotional maturity. And was like, first of all, I'm gonna have to stop some things within myself so that we can stop this party like real quick. Do I feel like lashes today? I've been doing really nice with my lashes lately. I've been really having fun with my lashes lately. And this white contour crap. It's like I'm addicted to the what do you call it? Like the bronze effect. Cause then I guess you could see it better in the lighting. I really am not like photogenic like that. Hence all my AI photos that I really like that capture the light on my face in a really nice spot. I just don't think that I look really good on camera. So I'm not over glamorized about my camera. Hey, love you too. Hi. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope I put the sun in your coffee today while I'm just talking about, my thoughts. Like I said, my ex called me at 4 o'clock this morning because he's going through a depression. And I just have enough, like I said, spiritual warfare is a bitch. Thank you, Jesus. But I just have enough uh self. And just because he called, I didn't pick up. I unblocked him because he was in a car accident. That's what I was trying to say. He was in a car accident like a week ago. Truly devastating. Um, do I want lashes today? I always look good with lashes. It's always good to practice. Whatever. So am I done with this? I think I'm done with this. Oh, I still gotta do my eyes. So he was in a near fatal car accident. He said that nobody else was involved. I said, how was the other driver? And he said that there was no other driver because they drove off. And he shows me these pictures of his car, all mangled and on its side. This is like I said a week ago. And I can still feel when my false twin flame is still in my energy, or when he's crying, or we were together long enough that we had a nice emotional attachment to that toxicity. And even after not being with him for the last year, um, as much as he tries to hide who he really is, I know him, so I can pretty much tell when he's bullshitting, and that's 95% of the time. However, in this particular instance, I see that my spiritual evolution is causing him a night of the soul, dark night of the soul. So, under the Most High's orders, I have been keeping my distance. That's not conducive to where I'm at in my process right now. So I we broke up in the end of 2023. We stopped being friends in August of 2024, and he still has a hard time letting me go. And I empathize because I have a hard time letting me go too. But be that as it may, um, I understand that we're all, like I said, we're all going through a process of evolving at this time. And I'm not the one to hurt anyone, even how much I've been hurt. I don't go out seeking to hurt nobody else. I just hope that they find it within them to make the necessary changes to upgrade their life, because the whole thing about spiritual warfare is that, yeah, these are your friends, trust, and loved ones. Even on the X tip, where it's like the spiritual hitman, where the twin flame journey is that of you discovering yourself, waking up to yourself. So naturally, you have people around you that are sucking up your energy like an energy vampire, and then when you take time out for yourself, you see where all your energy's been going and why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling, and you kind of hold yourself accountable too. It's like, well, I have to take responsibility for having these types of people in my life, and I have to be responsible for dismissing them when they are not serving me. And that's the well played track of last year. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. In time for New Year's Eve, don't let their karma rob you of who God wanted you to be. You see what I'm saying? I just be singing. That's a good one too. I'm gonna rewind it and use that in my next song. But for real, like I really had to like take a step back over a lot of people that really tried to set me up spiritually for the okie doke, and God was not having it. So I got removed and separated from people. That is a really nice blend. And you can't tell crap. This lighting is horrible. It's horrible. It's really bad. But it looks beautiful on this side. That camera don't take in there, none of this. But it was like last year, it was like everything just came basically coming to a head about who people were, why they were around, what intention did they have? Did it what was it beneficial? Did it serve? Did it help? Did it support? And really these people were out for themselves, working with people that did not have my best intention at heart. This is really pretty, but my mother's like, blend, Jocelyn, blend, blend, girl. And some things I don't do because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy, I just don't do them. That's why, I try to stick to like my beauty thing, my beauty stuff, because like my feminine era, out of being in hermit mode, like I'm isolated, but I'm not sad about it. Shit. I'm not sad about being single the way people be treating people now. The hell? I'm not. Like, I'm really enjoying myself. I really be enjoying myself. And comparatively to what, like I said, to what I've gone through in the past, even just looking at my own yesterday, like, I'd rather be here. I'd rather be here with Jesus than to be sitting here trusting somebody that's emotionally unavailable, which is why my phone is being rung by the past today. These people are sad and depressed and wishing they zigged instead of zagged. And really, you have nothing to do with that. That's people making their own decisions. And if they chose to betray you by hating or being jealous and envious, which is the most stupidest shit. Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard? I'm mad at you because you're doing stuff with yourself. And I'm a hater. And I have enough energy to hate on you and gossip and smear your name, but I ain't got enough goddamn energy to do nothing about my life myself. That's some weird stuff right there. That'd be some really weird stuff. That's some really, really weird energy. And it's like I've seen enough in my life where, yeah, that's good. Bless Jocelyn. I've seen enough in my life where I kind of get it by now. It took me a long time. Like I remember in my 20s when I was upset that I really didn't understand people, because I really didn't. I didn't then. I'm not obviously your typical stereotypical black girl. Um, you can tell by my music how I really feel about that. Listen to me some pop country culture and just be just as fine. But all my life I've been set apart, different, cast out, and everything because people be in their feelings about one thing or another and think that I have to be emotionally responsible for the crap that they want to project on me. And I didn't know what it was back then, but like I said, through this class and wellness and stuff really taught me about like my limitations and my boundaries and my expectations of others and what you call it, like not looking at people for their potential. So when I saw it like that, and I saw that this is why people were being let out of my life, when people were making choices that I wasn't like. I mean, we cool, but I don't agree with you, and I don't agree with you to the point where you're so toxic with yourself. I can't help but to just mind my business. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't wish bad on you or nothing, but the way that you think and process information isn't positive. And I'm raising kids, and I got my own responsibilities, my own mental health. I deserve to be around positive people. I guess I'll do the lashes. So, so that's why I don't wish bad for my ex. But I really do wish he would stop drinking and stop using relationships. Because, of course, he had to try to rebound on me. Like, oh, I can get any girl. Like, honey, the quality, though. Anybody can get anyone. Which is why I learned in the power of loving yourself. It's not, you don't want anyone. You don't want to just be with anyone. That's why when you get older, you know what you don't want. You don't want just anyone. You don't want just anybody that's just. Because I told him, like, we went, like, me and my rebound, he was like my rebound from my divorce. And it didn't come packaged that way, but that's what it was. Because in the beginning, it wasn't like I was really interested in being with him as much as he was just a convenient person to have around. So it's like we kind of was codependent and used each other. Like I was already healing from with my mom being down and stuff, but he kind of took advantage of that shit, thinking that I was somebody that I wasn't. So we both came in on some really messed up. I'm an adult. I can admit that. We both came in on some really messed up pretenses. So I'll tell him to this day, like, honey, I don't even know when you call yourself falling in love with me. You ain't never changed. I think you just fell in love with the convenience of me. I just couldn't fall in love with the convenience of you. Because it wasn't. Now, I told him way back in the day that you hang out with people that are just like you, selfish, narcissistic. Selfish, narcissistic. It's not a bad blend. Hey. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday. Keep up good vibes. Good vibes for the tribe. So I'd leave it like this because it's Monday, but I said lashes, so let's go. New pack. Yeah. So I told him way back in the day, I was like, I'm not really interested. Like, I told him how I felt, like, about all this. Like, I'm not trying to really be with you. You coming out of a whole relationship to be with me. I have to get my divorce papers through to the judge before I can sit here and really say I want to be with somebody else. So, I told him back then this was too toxic of a relationship for me to really, really be serious about because you really have a lot going on, and so do I. And I thought that was respected. But, when people ain't healed and ain't trying to heal, they'll come up with all kinds of excuses. But, I don't know, like, Like I knew it was a codependent relationship, and like I said, I didn't believe that he loved me to begin with because he had all these habits and patterns and past, and everything was mammy and daddy fault. He's 45-year old still sucking on his mammy tit to this day because he can't do shit in life without her approval. Which is another reason why we failed because it was like the best woman that God sent for your son. You completely completely and totally disrespected the whole situation. So without him having real boundaries and standards in his own life, that kind of made it easier for his stupidity to be rubbed off on his people. Like that was the going rate for it those days. So I was the outcast in my family coming out of my toxic situation with my family just to wind up with him and being in another narcissistic family dynamic with his. So at that point, I kind of saw the pattern, Lord. I was like, all right, Lord. Like, obviously, I don't want another mirror. I don't want somebody that's mirroring my deep seated rooted issues. I want to be a help to someone, but I don't want it to be like this, Lord. Not to where we're so toxic, and this man is really not even trying to have any accountability whatsoever. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying not to get the glue everywhere. I have this issue. Because it'll say it's ready, then it's not really ready. See? Not really ready. No, there's glue everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I gotta keep practicing my lashes. This is like, I got okay, hold on. I panic. I panic. And then the hard part is like trying to follow it up. I got, never mind, because I'm just gonna frustrate myself. Like I said, I got robbed over the holidays, so there's stuff I am really missing. And it's like the more I go through my daily routine, the more stuff, even now in March, I'm realizing I don't have. Like, I hope you got use out of my shit. I hope you got some use out of my stuff. I miss my stuff. I miss my stuff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I can't even follow it through. That's why I really hope. Oh my God, I really hope. I really hope. Anyway, so yeah, like early on, I was like, I already know I'm not gonna really consider this dude because he came in weird. Like he came in hot. Like I want you to have my baby and all this weird ass crap. Like honey, I'm getting tattoos. I was getting tattoos when I met him. I was getting grills. Like I went to a Kevin Gates concert in the second row. Oh snap! I'm on 5%, guys. I'm on 5%. You don't even get to see the finished touch. Oh, that's so messed up. Dang, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just let it simmer until it fades away. I forgot my charger, y'all. But I was like, when I met him, I was already on like my independent kick because my mom was down then from her stroke, and I was like, well, it's just me and the kids, and they're easy. So I met him at the dang on taco stand where I was going through my pink phase. I had pink hair. I had pink hair, pink purse. Oh yeah, I got on my pink now. You were into the Kevin Gates. I sure enough did. Oh my God. And I had a good time. I still got my ticket stubs. And that was a night to remember because tell me why Kevin and Drika at the time, I'm supposed to do a photo. I bought the whole package, the meet and greet and everything. I got my grills. You know what I'm saying? I came ready, you know what I'm saying? With my bags, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, before I go off. But I went and it was supposed to be a whole photo shoot meet and greet in the beginning. And he decided to be playing backstage with her for a whole hour and 45 minutes before the concert. We sitting there for an hour and a half, like, okay, where you at? So then the meet and greet became at the end of the show. But by then, I have the thing that you can't be around people. So I have my own little section at the concert. That I'm not, instead of being in the second row, I'm on the second row to the side, like facing the stage, like looking dead at them while I get, I got my privacy. I have my whole little, so I was cool with that. But I was like, I'm not staying for the meet and greet because you already had me staying all extra for you to start up the show with your girl and everything. I know y'all be having fun. But yeah, the show was great. Really enjoyed that. And I met this scrub ass dude at the taco stand. And he all like trying to leave his girlfriend or whatever situationship he got going on with her and try to run to my house like I'm the next thing smoking. I'm like, honey, he already pegged me wrong from the start. Like he already had his mind set up of who I was from the beginning. And I'm like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but you never even got a chance to let me introduce myself. While you just assume that I'm here to play some gypsy role in your life. I'm really not. I said the only reason why you were even able to shoot, I done messed it up again. I said, I said the only reason why you were able to get with me is because I'm down. But honey, according to my standard, I wouldn't have been with a guy like you to begin with anyway. Like it had to have been a certain, like you a special charity case or something for me. Cause I know I'm not here for no real reason with you. But this was already explained at the beginning. I was like, we didn't even court. We just saw each other at the dang taco stand, bro. Like you ain't date me or nothing. You already talking about you want me to have your kid and shit. And I'm like, it was just weirding me out at that point. It was just like you doing too much too fast. And you don't even like know me. This is really pretty. All right. I just gotta that one part. One part. I hate this part. I hate it when I mess up, man. Cause then I gotta do all this stuff, man. And I can't stand it. If I don't do it right, then I get glue everywhere, man. That's why I said, like, on my off days, when I have a minute to just talk with you, I'll sit here and practice doing my eyelashes. Cause, oh my God, like, it'd be a process. That's why I do my left first. I do my left first because my right used to be my easiest side. Now I done did my left so much first, and now my right side is my hardest side. It gets aggravating, man. It gets aggravating. But I'm trying to see, and I'm already doing it. Let me put this away. I'm already fucking. Oh no! Please don't. Hold on, see, I'm running my mouth. I ain't even paying attention. Hold on. If I don't get this right, it's like I got I'm on 5% trying to get the eyelash right, y'all. But anyway, what was I saying? I was getting my grooves. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get some dude that's gonna be really like, oh yeah, I got, I'm going through my thing